Open up for questions, Coach Corbin.
Coach, what did Tennessee Tech do to make it tough tonight?
They hit the ball well. I mean, they hit the ball all over the ballpark, and we made it tough on ourselves too. But at the same time, you got to give them credit because they hit the ball really well. They've got good players. We talked about them before the game. We knew this was going to be a challenge. We didn't pitch particularly well from the start to deep into the ball game. We made some mistakes. We made some mistakes with 2 strikes, made some mistakes with 2 outs, and couldn't get them off the field. So I think offensively they probably did enough in the long run to potentially win a game. And certainly that last at-bat in the 9th to tie it up, I mean, you got to give them a lot of credit.
Aside from that at-bat of the 9th, what would you say about Carter's performance today?
Grayson,
Grayson.
I thought he did a nice job. I thought he competed really well. He knows that he's trying to get better, but you know, if it isn't for him, you know, he pads those 4 innings to give us a chance. He really does. And we played some very good outfield defense. Pokey's play of catching the ball and holding the runner at third base early in the game, then catching that ball right there saved us 4 runs. So that could have teeter-tottered any other way. Certainly Cal's play was a big play at the time too, and Humphrey laying out and making that catch was good. So we played good outfield defense. Vasti had a good game defensively too. Bolger, I thought Bolger did a good job. He just got in the game and got on, found first base 3 times, and I thought he changed the energy, to be honest with you. I thought we were, flat at the beginning of the game.
What was the give or take between like choosing whether to keep Carter in the game or go to a different pitcher, knowing that you also, have a series this weekend?
I mean, that was it. That was probably it. I mean, that was going through our minds. We didn't want to get to that point to begin with because we felt like that was too long, but you got to play the game. You got to try to win the game. So, but that was it. But then after that, it was probably like them. You're running out of bullets. But I thought he did a good job, and we were fortunate just to score in that inning.
After Sunday's loss, what was the approach coming into tonight? Was it normal as usual, or let's battle back? Like, is that for a midweek game?
Yeah, I don't think anything's ever normal. It's very fluid in a season, just because of the ebbs and flows that you go through. But I thought the kids respond. We talked about the weekend yesterday, so we just tried to flush that and move forward. But today, it's a new game. You want to try to start off the week, and listen, nothing's given for us. I mean, we all know that this is going to be a tough stretch of games for us, and we need to find momentum however we can. So we really wanted to play well tonight. I didn't think we did the first 5-6 innings, but it's how you finish is what matters.
This doesn't really apply to the game, and maybe you can't answer it, but are most guys wrapping up exams tomorrow, Thursday?
Yeah, I'd say by tomorrow they'd be done.
Okay.
How is Ethan McElvain doing?
He's getting better. He's still not tossing yet, so I think this week we'll just have to wait and see. I'd like to bring him and I'd like to use him, but we'll just have to see if he can start throwing tomorrow. Not yet, though.
You ready to put a timeline on Jaden Davis yet, or not really?
No, I don't know much about that. That's a orbital fracture that's going to require Thursday surgery. So I think after that, they'll know. I'll just lean on them to give us. But knowing him, he'll get back at the fastest time possible, just based on my experiences with him. Broken nose, didn't take him very long to jump right back into it. But this is a little bit different when you're facial injury and right around the eye.
Anything else, guys?
Good. All right, thank you.
Coach, thank you. This is my last game coverage.